Ladies and gentlemen, with a heavy heart I announce that news has surfaced that the terrorist group Abu Sayyaf has beheaded Bernard Then, a 39-year-old engineer who was kidnapped by the terrorist organization on the 14th of May. According to Singapore Straits Times, the beheading took place at about 4 p.m. yesterday. More on that later. Although the Dewan Rakyat has expressed sympathy to Then's family, the House refused to observe a minute of silence over his death. Well, excuse me. Some of us travelled for hours back to our hometown to cast a ballot for you parliamentarians. Bernard, bless his soul, was kidnapped for 6 whole months by these terrorists, and you all can't spare 60 seconds of your time to shut up and honour his memory. I'm just going to leave it at that. The kidnapping that happened on the 14th of May this year involved 4 armed men storming into the Ocean King restaurant in Sandakan. The restaurant manager, 50-year-old Tien Nyok Fan, and electrical engineer, 39-year-old Bernard Then Tet Fen, were taken away by the men. The restaurant manager was released earlier this month following negotiations. Just on Monday, Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said he believes that if the captors are generous and don't impose strict conditions, then Bernard would be released soon. Inspector General of Police Khalid Abu Bakar, on the other hand, is still seeking confirmation from the Philippine authorities about the beheading. The Public Accounts Committee chairperson Hassan Arifin says that it is not necessary to call Prime Minister Najib Razak over the One Malaysia Development Berhad probe. When bombarded with the same question over and over again by reporters during a press conference today, this is what he had to say.
Janganlah, saya pun mencari makan juga. Sorry,
I'm sorry, you don't what? For context, this was in response to the previous PAC chairperson Nur Jazlan Muhammad's remark that the committee would call Najib to facilitate the probe. And oh boy, you should have seen the look on Puchong MP Gobind Singh Dio's face when he heard about this.
Now I think that the Rakyat expect the chairman of the PAC to act without fear and favour. A person who is independent and a person who is able to carry out his duties efficiently. Now, as members of parliament also, I think all of us here express our concern over those comments. I think those comments have a very grave impact on our stature as members of parliament. It also has a very grave impact on the House.
While Minister in the Prime Minister's Department Jamil Kil Baharom, who has been implicated in an expose by the National Oversight and Whistleblowers or NOW group, has made it personal, Yayasan Pembangunan Ekonomi Islam Malaysia, or better known as YAPEM, has decided to take their stance on the matter as well. Today, YAPEM CEO Abibullah Samsudin made a police report on the matter, stating that the NOW Centre had obtained their documents illegally. He added that the documents were acquired and revealed by NOW purposely to twist the facts and the truth. Malaysia may be following in the footsteps of nations like Australia, as de facto Law Minister Nancy Shukri hopes the government will be able to abolish the mandatory death penalty for drug-related offences. As at the 3rd of November this year, a written reply from Nancy showed that there were 1,022 inmates on death row who cannot be executed as they are appealing against their convictions. Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid Hamidi also says that there are amendments underway to abolish the death penalty and to channel resources and funds towards rehabilitation and education. And that's the end of our fact sheet for today. Why do you think the House rejected a motion to have a minute of silence in honour for a Malaysian executed in another country? As usual, leave a comment with what you think. Please leave a like and hit subscribe as well. We here at Kini TV would like to send our sincerest condolences to the Then family. May you rest in peace, Bernard. This episode's for you. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.